All right, fans, tonight's main event at Christmas Holiday Massacre, a rivalry match, a heated rivalry match between the Legends tag team of Law and Disorder, the Big Boss Man and Bam Bam Bigelow, going up against the RWL Snarl tag team champions, the Freak and the Wild Thing, the Psychodelixx. And let me tell you, this one, the Freak and the Wild Thing themselves asked for this match. It wasn't Sylvia Strong. They really do not like the Boss Man and Bam Bam Bigelow.
Tonight's main event match, a tag team contest, set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 670 pounds, from Asbury Park, New Jersey, Bam Bam Bigelow, and from Cobb County, Georgia, the Big Boss Man. Together, they are Law and Disorder.
These two have been serious bad news within the Legends division, and they've been extra salty that superstar Billy Graham and Jesse Ventura are the new Legends tag champs, but forgetting that for tonight, as the square off with the Psychodelixx, in what I think is their third encounter with the Snarl tag champs this year, and like Scotty Priest and Tony Dangerous, this will be their last matchup for 2024, and the heat between both teams is so damn hot. It doesn't matter that the titles aren't up for grabs here. It's just a simple matter of these boys hate each other's guts.
And despite not being thrilled at this match being insisted upon by the Psychodelixx, nonetheless, Law and Disorder have signed it anyway.
And here come the Snarl Tag Team Champions, alongside my favorite manager in the whole company.
Their opponents led to the ring by Sylvia Strong at a combined weight of 477 pounds, from Paducah, Kentucky, the Freak, and from Staten Island, New York, Wild Thing Wayne Tague, the RWL Snarl Tag Team Champions, the Psychodelixx.
Man, doesn't she look great tonight?
She always looks great, but I can't even talk to you about that because you're partial.
The Freak and the Wild Thing out here with Sylvia instead of Delicious for this very serious contest. Well, it's serious to them, as it seems all they wanted for Christmas was to kick Law and Disorder all over the ring, and maybe anywhere else they can inflict damage on their opponents. Plus, it's a leisurely matchup for them, without the Snarl tag belts at stake. This one's just all about putting Law and Disorder in a hurt locker.
And when I tell you they demanded this match, they demanded this match. I mean this. The Freak pounding his fist on my desk going, "We want Law and Disorder one more time." I said, okay, fine. We'll get the paper signed. We'll take him down to the front office and see where it goes. The Freak and the Wild Thing, despite losing a couple of matches here and there that were non-title matchups, have had a terrific 2024, and they may be on pace to have a terrific 2025 as well.
Absolutely true, Don. These boys have been more or less indomitable since winning the Snarl Tag titles in the tournament held early this year.
Oh, man. Law and Disorder, hereby special invitation at the Psychodelixx. Oh, man, look at the Boss Man. He does not like the Freak or the Wild Thing any. Oh, man. Referee sounds the bell, and Boss Man, immediately, going after the official, not a nice thing to do. Locks up with the Freak, drives a knee into the midsection, follows it up with a wicked strength axe kick. Oh, man, Boss Man steps out, tags in Bam Bam Bigelow, the Beast of the East, and here he comes. The Freak delivers a series of shots, drives a knee into the midsection, responds with an axe kick just like the Boss Man gave him. Oh, man. The Freak, with Bam Bam on the canvas, trying to go to work here, delivers a series of kicks to the side, a kick to the side of the head, takes him down to the mat, and proceeds to start torturing the arm and shoulder of Bam Bam Bigelow. Oh, wow. The Freak drives two knees into the back of the Beast of the East. The Freak rounds up Bam Bam again, spinning back fist, takes him down. The Freak steps out. In comes Wild Thing Wayne Tague and Sylvia Strong. Well, she's definitely had quite the evening, hasn't she, Johnny? Oh, man. The Freak, watching as Wild Thing Wayne Tague takes up Bam Bam Bigelow. Look at the power, man. Oh, man, huge pile driver. Goes for the cover. Tombstone pile driver. But no, Too close to the ropes. Got to break it up. Start all over again. Hard kick to the back for Bam Bam Bigelow as the Wild Thing steps out. In comes the Freak again. Bam Bam. Trying to make it to his corner. Tags in the Boss Man. And here we go. Oh, man. Hard set of shots from the Boss Man. Has him up. Sidewalk slam from the big Boss Man. The Freak back to his feet. Oh, man. Boss Man missed by a mile. Catches a flying fist. The Freak. The basement dropkick to the back of the Boss Man's head. Rounds him back up. Locks him up. Hard whip over the rope and onto the apron. Boss Man counters, catches an enziguri and winds up out on the floor anyway. Well, that's just how it is sometimes. The Freak, all the way up on the top rope here. Waiting for the Boss Man to stand himself up. We'll see how this goes. The Freak. Whoa, man, fails to connect. Boss Man just a little bit too fast. Kick to the midsection from the Freak. Oh, man, a series of wicked shots. Elbows, fists, feet, whatever you got. Oh, man. The Freak rounds up the big Boss Man into the ring steps. And the Freak resumes his attack. Another series of shots and kicks and forearm, and Boss Man's up against the barricade. And now the Freak. Oh, man, hangs him up over the back. Whoa, man, wicked kick to the side of the head. He just busted the Boss Man over. The Freak continues his assault with this wicked series of shots and kicks. Oh, man, Boss Man catches another kick to the side of the head. The Freak rounds him up again. Hurls the Boss Man towards his team's corner. The Freak rolls himself back into the ring. The referee counting the big Boss Man, and the Freak doing a little bit of showing off here for the fans. Takes himself back outside, going after the Boss Man again. Again, these teams really do not like each other, not one little bit. Man, wicked set of shots. Boss Man winds up against the barricade again. Whoa, quick counter from the Boss Man. Freak trying to lock him up. Series of knees to the midsection takes the Boss Man back down to the floor. And the Freak continuing to go to work on the big Boss Man. A series of kicks to the side and the face, and now right back to torturing the arm and shoulder of the big Boss Man. Drives a pair of knees into the Boss Man's back, just like he done to Bam Bam Bigelow. Freak rolls himself back inside the ring as the referee continues to count the big Boss Man on the outside. Bam Bam Bigelow eyeing the Freak dangerously here. The Freak takes himself a little walk, tags in Wild Thing Wayne Tague. Boss Man still laid out, the referee still counting. Here we go, Boss Man getting back up to his feet very slowly. And the Wild Thing's waiting for him to get back in here. Oh, man. Whoa, Boss Man slam, goes for the cover, but too close to the ropes. It's no good. The big Boss Man removes himself from the equation, tags in Bam Bam Bigelow. Wild Thing Wayne Tague in trouble. Rebound splash off the ropes. That's about 350 pounds. Kick to the head from Wild Thing Wayne Tague. Wild Thing with a kick to the midsection. And a spinning neckbreaker. Oh, wow. Bam Bam Bigelow gathered back up again by the Wild Thing, locked up. Bam Bam being escorted to the Psychodelixx corner. And the Wild Thing delivers a wicked kick to the leg. Bam Bam definitely feeling that one. Another kick to the midsection, a clubbing overhand right, and down goes Bam Bam Bigelow again. Wild Thing whips Bam Bam to the far corner. Drives a series of elbows into the side of Bam Bam's head, and down he goes. In comes the Freak on the tag. Oh, man. Oh, beautiful shooting star off the ropes. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Bam Bam Bigelow powering out just in time. The Wild Thing pitches Boss Man outside. Bam Bam Bigelow back to his feet with a dragon screw on the Freak. The Freak counters with a kick. Bam Bam and the Boss Man in trouble here as Wild Thing Wayne Tague works on the Boss Man on the outside. The Freak up on the top rope waiting for Bam Bam Bigelow. Rope fails to connect with that one. Locks Bam Bam up. Cradle position. Turnbuckle into the back and pitched out center ring. Wild Thing Wayne Tague Trying to work on the big boss man. Bam Bam Bigelow. Oh, look at this right here. Wild Thing Wayne Teague with that long stalling vertical suplex on the outside. When boss man hits the floor, it's going to smart. Power bomb and a cover from the Freak. One. Oh, man, this one's gotten frenetic. Absolutely crazy. The Freak stalking Bam Bam Bigelow. This could be bad with the boss man not at his corner. Up over the shoulders. Drives a knee into the head to GTS. The Freak covers, hooks the leg. 1, 2. Well, now, Bam Bam Bigelow still with plenty of steam in the tank. The Freak rounds him back up. They lock up again. Knee to the midsection from Bam Bam Bigelow. The big boss man finally making his way back to his tag corner. The Freak counters Bam Bam. They lock up again. Bam Bam delivers a series of rib breakers and hurls the Freak center ring as he steps out, and in comes the big boss man on the tag. The Freak back to his feet, charges. Whoa, what a kick. Oh, man, in comes Wild Thing. This one's been crazy. Boss man locks up the Wild Thing. Wild Thing counters with a series of elbows, says, no, I don't want to see your damn point. They lock up. Look at the power of Wild Thing Wayne Teague, 305 pounds, slammed to the canvas. As the Wild Thing makes his way to the top rope, boss man crawling out of town. Here comes Bam Bam Bigelow. The Wild Thing changes his mind. A kick. Oh, look at this Bam Bam with a shot to the midsection and a quick counter. Up over the shoulders goes the Wild Thing. Hung up on the top rope. Down he goes. Bam Bam off the ropes. Boom, another splash. And the Wild Thing just got the wind knocked out of him. Wild Thing Wayne Teague laid out. Bam Bam rounds him up again. Look at this quick counter from Wild Thing Wayne Teague. Teague again displaying some serious power. Slams Bam Bam Bigelow down to the canvas. He might have just knocked the wind out of him pretty good. Wild Thing drags him just about center ring. Goes for a cover. 1, 2. Bam Bam Bigelow says, no, I'm not ready to give up just yet. Knee to the skull from the Wild Thing. Followed up with a stomp. And quickly, the Wild Thing goes all the way up to the top rope, and beautiful crossbody splash covers and hooks the leg. 1, 2. Man, Wild Thing Wayne Teague wondering what he's going to have to do, what he's going to have to hit Bam Bam Bigelow with, as the Freak comes in on the tag. The Freak rounds up Bam Bam. Bam Bam quick with the counter. The Freak equally quick with the counter. Another counter from Bam Bam Bigelow. Now Bam Bam. Fall away slam on the Freak. And another beautiful splash with a cover. 1, 2. But no, the Freak definitely powering out of that pin. Bam Bam Bigelow with a submission on the Freak as boss man slowly gets back to his feet, but the Freak quick with the counter escapes the hold. Look at this right here. Oh man, tried for the suplex, but Bam Bam Bigelow turns it into a German suplex on the Freak. Okay. Bam Bam. Discus punch as the boss man is tagged in. The Freak getting back to his feet, but the boss man right there. They lock up. Inverted atomic drop right in the store. The boss man leading heavily. Gauges the weight. Sets it up. Has him up. Vertical suplex from the big boss man. Boss man moves back in on the Freak. Locks him up. Has him up over the shoulders. Fireman's carry position and snake eyes right into the turnbuckle. Down goes the Freak into the corner. As boss man helps him out of the corner with that assisted alley-oop. Boss man with a big splash of his own. Look at this. Double choke lift and pitches the Freak halfway across town. Boss man rounds him up again. What a heated rivalry between these two tag teams. Head first into the turnbuckle goes the Freak, but the Freak counters, puts the boss man in his own corner. Blind tag from Bam Bam Bigelow. But the Freak right there with a series of shots and kicks. Stuns Bam Bam, returns to work on the boss man. Bam Bam Bigelow countered again. And look at this, the Freak doing what he does best, taking on two guys at once. This is insane. Bam Bam Bigelow drives the head of the Freak into the turnbuckle, follows it up with a hard right hand. Again, head first into the buckle. As Bam Bam Bigelow starts to try and pull away here, driving a series of elbows into the side of the Freak's head. And tags in the big boss man again. The Freak laid out just about center ring. As boss man gathers him up, locks him up, has him up over the shoulder, and hangs him up over the top rope. Oh man, Freak quick with the counter with a kick to the head. Gathers up the big boss man. Whoa, what a running spear right there. Covers and hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh man, real close. The Wild Thing pitches Bam Bam Bigelow to the outside. Boss man goes after the Wild Thing. A series of shots. The Freak now whipped into the corner as boss man goes after the Wild Thing, pitches him out onto the floor. Goes right back after the Freak, but the Freak again quick with the counter. Boss man escaping the corner. Locks up the Freak from behind, a back rake and a hard right. And look at this. Bear hug spine buster. Boss man covers, hooks the leg. 1, 2. No. The Freak powering out of the pin. Boss man got to be a little bit frustrated at this point. Oh, fails to connect with the splash. The Freak just rolling out of the way just in the nick of time. Look at this, a series of rocket-style kicks to the head. The Freak, a series of driving forearms. Locks the boss man up again. Escorts him to the Psychodelixx corner. Here comes Wild Thing Wayne Take on the tag, and here comes a little bit of double team. Boss man whipped to the ropes, up and over into the back body drop. Wild Thing Wayne Take now stalking the big boss man. Gathers up the boss man up. Oh, here we go again. Another tombstone pile driver on the big boss man. Wild Thing covers, but too close to the ropes again. The height of the big boss man saving him again. Wayne Take. Cross body splash across the belly of the big boss man. Wild Thing starts raining right hands on the head of the big boss man. Follows it up with a stomp to the midsection. Takes himself out, and in comes the Freak. Sylvia Strong got to be really proud of the Psychodelixx. The Freak rounds up the boss man. Rebound off the ropes. Round punch takes the boss man right back down again. The Freak covers, hooks the leg. 1, 2. Boss man. That ring awareness, reaching for that bottom rope. Referee says you got to break it up, start all over again. And I'm sure the Freak don't like that one little bit. Freak round. Whoa, another spear out of no place, covers and hooks the leg again. 1, 2, and no. Again, the boss man powering out. Bam Bam Bigelow pitched to the outside by Wild Thing Wayne Take. The boss man with a powerful one-arm slam on the Freak. Bam Bam Bigelow pitched to the outside by the Wild Thing. An arm breaker from the big boss man on the Freak. They lock up. Oh man, look at this. Whoa! Bam Bam Bigelow slammed to the floor on the outside. And a vertical suplex to the Freak from the big boss man. Beginning to look as if the tides might be turning in this matchup. Another boss man slam, center ring, perfectly timed. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! No, not a 3. Not a 3. 2.9. As the Freak powers out of the pin again, the boss man takes himself all the way up to the top, delivers an elbow across the chest of the Freak, and that one hurt. Stomp to the arm, and another splash across the chest of the Freak. Boss man double choke, lifts him up and pitches him halfway across town again, follows it up with a stomp, and again another double choke lift and another senseless toss. As boss man tags in Bam Bam Bigelow, and this match has run long, and we are running out of time. Check out the power of Bam Bam Bigelow. Look at the power lift here. All the way up and all the way back down goes the Freak, face first into the canvas. Bam Bam yanks him around by his leg. The Freak drives a wicked knee into the head of Bam Bam Bigelow. Here comes Wild Thing Wayne Tague on the tag. Wild Thing locks him up. Bam Bam Bigelow counters the move, has him all the way up into the long, sprawling vertical suplex that takes forever to get to the... Boom! There he goes! Wild Thing laid out. Bam Bam Bigelow rounds him up again. They lock it up. The Wild Thing being led all around town, taken around the horn as it were. Series of elbows to the midsection from Wild Thing Wayne Tague. Wild Thing setting him up, but no, a hip toss from Bam Bam Bigelow. Bam Bam rounds up the Wild Thing. Here's a kick to the midsection. Oh, this might be bad. Look at this. Bam Bam setting up for a powerbomb, a sit-out powerbomb. And the Wild Thing could be laid out right here. Bam Bam covers, hooks the leg. 1, 2, no! Unbelievable, wow. The Freak and the Wild Thing absolutely refusing to yield here. Gut-wrench suplex from Bam Bam Bigelow, who gives up frustrated, takes his ball and goes home. Here comes the big boss man. Wild Thing Wayne Tague is laid out. Non-compass menace. Boss man with a stomp to the arm. Now the big boss man getting ready to drop 300 plus pounds. Oh, changes his mind, decides not to go for the high-risk maneuver. Rounds up Wayne Tague instead. Right, left, and right. No, tongue and death grip on the boss man. Wild Thing's got him by the goozle. That is it. The referee said that's all. We're done here. The Freak and the Wild Thing win this one by submission. I do not believe it.
The time was 17 minutes and 50 seconds. And your winners, the Psychodelixx.
We've seen a lot of main events this year, but that was a spectacular main event. The Freak and the Wild Thing really taking it to Law and Disorder tonight. Wow.
You ain't kidding, Myron. The Freak and the Wild Thing said to themselves, "Sells, if this is our last tango with the Bam Bam and the Boss Man, well, let's take them out real good." And that is exactly what they did. It took them almost the whole time limit to do it, but damn if they didn't.
And so the Psychodelixx ending this one on a pretty significant win against their heated rivals. Law and Disorder, Bam Bam and the Boss Man taking quite the beating from the Freak and the Wild Thing Wayne Tague. And fans, that's going to do it for tonight's Christmas Holiday Massacre. As always, we thank all of you for being with us for this spectacular card. We remind you to stay tuned because coming up next will be a special holiday edition of RWL's Ladies Night. For all of us here at RWL, I'm Don Hickson. Thank you, good night, and we'll see you next time at ringside.